Alright, good afternoon. This is James Tornado 20. Today we are going to be working on a 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're going to be changing out the upper and lower control arms. We have bad ball joints and we're going to be fixing that today. Right now I've taken off the tire and I'm going to look at all the tools necessary to start this job. Okay, so we've got our tools together for this job. Hammer, got our ball joint splitter, flashlight, pry bar, got some mat gas in case I gotta do some heating up. We got metric wrenches, which I don't think I'm gonna need my standard, and then we have our parts over here. We have our lower control arm and our new upper control arm. So let's get in it. So what we're going to do to make things easier is we're going to pull out the caliper, the rotor, and we're probably going to pull off the upper and lower ball joint nuts. We'll split these and we'll pull this whole arm out of the way, and hopefully that will leave our upper control arm exposed and our lower control arm exposed. So we'll start working on that. And where's the upper control arm? So we got the upper control arm right here. And we got to pull this bolt off, and this bolt. And then behind here, there's a bolt back there. This will pull out.
Okay.
And then we'll do this bottom one too. We got a big one right here, a big bolt. There's a nut on the back side over here. And then we have underneath here, we got two of them. Yeah, we gotta pop off, and nope, we good. And I'm hoping that's it. So the more I look into it, the better it looks. And everything is a little bit oily, so it's gonna probably help with the lubrication process. So I'm hoping it comes off. All right, let's get into it. All right, so just a little bit of update. We split the top ball joint, so that popped apart. We actually, you can see on this side, we split the lower ball joint. So that one popped out. So right now this is all loose. We took off our linkage right here, and now we are working on our strut, our lower bushing mount, and it is seized up. So we're going to use a little WD-40. And we'll spray this on. Yep, it's cold out here, so it does not want to spray. There we go. We got a little bit. That's all we need. Just get in there to soak in there. There's some in there. And I will go find my head for our mat gas to heat it up a little bit. And then we'll pop that off. All right. So we did get it off. We ended up using wrench. Put this jack handle on there, or socket. Ratchet, and we end up getting it off. But now I have a feeling that this is probably not gonna want to push through there, so I'm gonna heat this up a little bit, heat this other one up. Down here, try to expand this metal without rubber catching on fire, and see if we can knock that bolt through there. It's all seized up right now. Hopefully we don't have to cut it out. We don't have another one. So we'll do this side, and we'll do the other side. So we're gonna heat this side up so that this will expand a little bit. And we're gonna try to knock the whole bolt right through. So right now, it will not move. Okay, so we got our lower strut bolt out. It was all seized up throughout here, so with a lot of heat and pounding on here, we got the bolt out. So down here we got this off, and now we have to get this bolt right here out of this shaft, and then we got two on this other side, and we'll pull this bottom one out. And then we'll go for the top. So right now we're gonna go at the bottom, and right now we got a 13/16. We'll just stick this on here and put a wrench in here, and we'll pop it out. See, hopefully it goes like that. Okay, so we got them off. Got the upper control arm. The ball joint is shot and making some clunky noises. And we got the bottom control arm and same, loose and clunking around. And our bottom bushing was bad too. So we got two old ones and we got two new ones. And we're going to start with the assembly process. And as everybody knows, it should go to better. A lot better than it came apart. So it usually does come apart tough, but we got her. Took us about probably an hour and a half to get it apart, and hopefully in 30 minutes we'll have all this back together. Let's go at it. Alright, so we're getting ready to put stuff back together, and I always like to put anti-seize on all the bolts. So if they would have had anti-seize on the bolts from the factory, chances are we would have got the bolts, they would all slid out a lot better. So we're going to anti-seize everything back up, put it together. So you never know when you got to take it back apart, and if it ever happens again, stuff will come apart better. Alright, so as I was talking about the anti-seize, we're going to make sure we anti-seize the insides of these and the bolts. This will help with taking stuff apart later down the road. Inside the bushings, nice and good. Here's the back bushing. And make sure we get these bolts right here too, nice and good. Believe me, this stuff works really well. If you got to take it apart and take the CD off or some other stuff, you'll be thinking yourself. Alright, got that one. And we'll do this one too. Alright, so I got everything all lubed up. And a little trick is, this is part of the alignment. So these two right here, they shift like this. You know, it's part of your alignment. And when you take this off, you got to make sure in here there's some marks. Where this is at, it's kind of gauged and put a scribe mark on here. And I did that so that when we put it back together, I know that this has to be right there when I tighten it up. Otherwise, if it's way back there, you have some toe in. And if it's way out like that, you'll have toe out. And same with this one right here. This one slides back and forth. And under here, put a mark on the side of your bearing block, and right there. So we're good, and we are going to put it back together. Perfect. Good. Okay, so we completed everything. We got everything all back installed. We got our upper control arm, our lower control arm all mounted. We got our sway bar mounted, and we got our strut mounted. We put our caliper and our rotor back on, and we are done. So, appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. And till the next one, this is James with Tornado 20. Thank you.